Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो भारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. In Kathopanishad, there is a mantra in the second chapter. Paranchi khani vitrunat swayambhu tasmat paran pashyati nantaratman kaschid dhiraha pratyagatmanam aikshat avrutta chakshuhu amrutatvam. Why you are telling us this mantra from Upanishad? Just to impress upon you that I also know some Sanskrit. Unless you have some kind of respect for the speaker, you will not listen. So this is a technique by which we play this drama. Paran, away, others. Anchati, gachati, goes. Khani, indriyani. All our faculties are by default extrovert. If you are sitting in your ears, you will be lost in the colors and forms. If you are sitting in your ears, you will be lost in the sounds, and thereby we go away from ourselves. Now, one principle for this topic, looking within, isn't it? Looking within doesn't mean you try to do something like that. You know, many people, when they do meditation, they struggle. See? And in the struggle, then they go on saying, yes, I am seeing the light. Oh, but only once I saw the light. Thereafter, it never came. What happened, Swamiji? Bulb fuse ho gaya. See, friends, that experience where there is no trace of otherness is looking within. Till such time, we are seated in our sense organs, in our mind, and in our intellect. What will be our perception if we are sitting in our faculties? We will be trying to go within in a colorful manner. Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. When I was sitting for meditation, I heard the divine sound. Or when I was sitting, I have seen a bright light. Or when I sit for meditation, I had a divine fragrance. Or if I said, I had the taste of Amritam, maja aaya. See? So, why these things come? Because we are so much conditioned by these sense organs that we cannot think about experience without the help of these sense organs. We don't have to do anything. Looking within is not an action. See? So, analyze your own experiences and learn from every single passing experience. We'll start looking within. So, what is the first experience that we all go through? We are all enslaved by our sense organs. When I take food, unless there is achar, how there can be better vichar? I want achar. So, for me, the spirituality will be acharananda. Therefore, it is bhoga pradhan. It is indulgence. See? Therefore, if we want to look within, we don't have to close our eyes. There is one text which I like the most, and I have given hundreds lectures on that. And that particular text has changed my complete understanding of life. The text is Tripura Rahasya. If you get time, you go and listen. On YouTube, it is there. There, the disciple is husband and guru is wife. A usual thing. See? As the age grows, the wife becomes wise and the husband becomes otherwise. And therefore, for every single thing, that old husband has to ask the wife. See, when I conduct retreats, I suggest, but nobody listens. But I don't care. I suggest, if you are coming for a retreat, either husband should come or wife should come. Don't come together. Why? After coming here, again the same thing starts. They will like to stay in the same room. Then in the morning when they get up, first of all, it is the man who gets up, never the lady. It's a universal fact. And then the man goes to the bathroom and from there he shouts, "Where is the toothpaste?" And this Maharani shouts, "Dikhta nahi kya?" "हाँ हाँ मिल गया." Unless in the morning there is a Vishnu Sahasranam Archana, the day doesn't begin. So, we have to do nothing. This lady guru was teaching the disciple's husband what is spiritual experience. And normally spirituality means what? We start with twisting the body. But twisting the body is not spirituality. Then what is spirituality? Straightening the mind. Instead of straightening the mind, we get lost in twisting the body. Keep this leg here, and then sit down and get locked. Then you have to call help. 911. Kholo. See, friends. Therefore, this husband, he was in his room, and because he was a king, so he told, nobody should come in my room. I am doing meditation for self-realization. And then nobody was coming, but when the wife comes, nobody can stop her. So she goes there. And she sees the husband is sitting there doing meditation. She goes, being wife, sits next to him, hugs him, kisses him, and tells, honey, darling, what are you doing? He says, you only taught me, and you are again getting lost in this indulgent world. Stop this. You also sit for meditation. So she starts laughing. When she starts laughing, he says, what is there to laugh? Then she asks a question. Be attentive. He says, what do you get when you close your eyes? That you lose when you open your eyes. Subjective experience, it cannot be put in words. See? Again and again, we have to remind ourselves. We are trying to put the experience in words. When I was sitting, it was so bright, it was so loving. Oh, don't do that. Upanishad clearly tells, Yato vacho nivartante aprapya manasa saha. The truth is that which cannot be spoken of. See? Mauna Vyakhya Prakadita Para Brahma Tattvam Yuvanam Varshishthante Vasatrishigadaihi Avrutam Brahmanishtahi Acharyendram Kara Kalita Chin Mudram Ananda Rupam Swatma Ramam Mudita Vadanam Dakshinamurti Mide. The truth is revealed in the eloquence of silence. Mauna Vyakhya. And how it is revealed? It is revealed by the Chin Mudra. The teacher doesn't talk about the truth. Once, after my talk was over, I call my lectures as bluff sessions. I am bluffing you. 100% bluffs. So after the talks were over, one very serious spiritualist came and told Swamiji, you should not call. You are bluffing. We are so sincerely listening. You said it's a bluff. I said, that is the beauty of a bluff. Bluff is never recognized as a bluff. It appears as real, isn't it? If it is recognized as a bluff, it is not a bluff. Real bluff is that which is recognized as real. We are getting confused. That is my purpose. Hey friends, I said, Mama, think cool, don't react. If I tell you, while coming the other day when I was in Wisconsin, we are coming straight road, 60 miles. So, and bright light, 2 o'clock, sun. So, after some distance, we saw the mirage waters. So, I told my friend who was driving, I told her, I said, Amma, see, the mirage waters go slowly. We may, splash everywhere. Swamiji, what are you talking? I said, see, you can see the mirage waters. If you go through that, we don't know what will happen. See? Mirage waters appear. Do they exist? Suppose I say, I was coming and I saw mirage water and filled this bottle. This is the mirage waters in my bottle. Will you like to taste it? Meaning what? Whatever you talk about illusions, it is a bluff. This world is like that. Nothing to talk. See? And what is the Paramatma? Yato vacho nivartante. That which does not fall in the purview of speech. What is speech? What is the topic of the speech? The attributes. Something is loud, something is soft, something is red, something is uh, tasty, something is dirty smell. If these five attributes are not there, what will you talk? Then we talk about emotions. See, when I saw you, I felt as if Bhagwan Ram has come and hugged me. Thank God he was not Ram, or else I would have gone to Ram Leela. All emotions, or we get caught up in our intellect and we have conceptualization of the truth. See? Therefore, yato vacho nivartante, that which is neither with any attributes, nor an emotion, nor a concept. That is the truth. So, what we will have to do? See, for that, our Maha Mantra gives you the technique. देखो, सुनो, मत बोलो. What is this world? The world is only two things: Nama and the Rupa. And this world enters in us, creating disturbances through the eyes and through the ears. And after we see or hear, देखो सुनो, do we keep quiet? See? Like we saw these beautiful animals. When I saw, being a real, worldly person, the moment we see something, we have to comment. See, these animals look so dumb, isn't it? They don't look intelligent. They must be confused whether I am a camel or I am a sheep. Who asked? Did the sheep that ask me? But my old habit, we are all the victims of this disease. देखो, सुनो, बोलते रहो. Try this. And this you can understand deeply. All reactions in our life come from the mind. Now take one example. Eyes are seeing a red color, green color, yellow color. Eyes don't react. See? When the red color is seen, eyes don't become red. When green color is seen, eyes don't become green. They don't react. Who reacts? The mind reacts. Now, what is the reaction of the mind? Reaction of the mind is speech. And what is that reaction in the form of the speech? Comments. We being Indians, we are expert in that. See, one of the best things that I like of these local Americans here is this. They have no comment, no inquiry about how you dress, what you dress, or you don't dress. But we Indians, have you come recently from India? I thought this sari is new. Is it? अरे देखो चुप रहो ना. See, friends. Therefore, seeing the world, hearing the things is not disturbing us. But when we comment, the world becomes real. See, friends. Therefore, if we want to discover our essential nature, we have to consciously work on this. First step, we should not be enslaved by our sense organs. Then only And of all the sense organs, try only one. Which is that one? Tongue. Two in one. See, in English, there is no word for this. The words are rasana when we use the tongue for tasting, and jivha when we use the tongue for talking. So we have got two functions by the tongue. When we take food, we are tasting, and when we are interacting with the world, we are talking. Control this two in one instrument. So how to control that? Enjoy your food. Be very attentive. Enjoy your food, but don't create a liking or disliking on your mind, as a result of which, if that is not there, I will not eat. No. In simple words, to be subjective, to discover yourself, let there be experiencer without the birth of an experiencer. And this is our natural state. We don't have to do anything. See, the illuminator, tube lights are illuminating us. See? Whether it is a discourse, they don't become holy. If it is a disco, they don't become unholy. Exactly the same way. When I see the green color, they don't become green. When see the red color, they don't become red. Therefore, the principle is, by nature, we do not react. See? I see all colors and forms. When the eyes are seeing the woman, they don't become feminine. When seeing the man, they don't become masculine. When seeing the table, they don't become inert. Think. Not getting disturbed by anything is our natural state. Getting disturbed by everything is our creation. And that disturbances are in the form of only two things: likes and dislikes. I like this, I don't like this. What is the net result? Net result will be that whatever I like, I will run after that. Whatever I don't like, I'll run away from that. So what is my life? Run or run. See, friends. Now one step further. What is the logic behind likes and dislikes? Swamiji, I like yellow color. What color you like? Hey, yellow color, yellow, dirty fellow. I like red color. What red color? Are you a bull or what? Now both of them have no logic. And our whole life is lived under the influence of these likes and dislikes. When I like something, I comment positive. When I dislike something, I comment negative. And we go away from ourselves. See, Patanjali Maharshi tells in his Yoga Sutras, Yogaha Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Don't struggle for that. Ask any yogi in the world, has he really achieved Chitta Vritti Nirodha? Nobody. Then learn from your own experience. See? What is speech? Speech is like ice cube, and mind is like water. Now, what is the ice cube? Water with shape is ice cube, and ice cube without shape is water. Mind without shape is mind or consciousness. Mind with the shape is words. So 3 stages. This must go deep in our system. Then we will be living hilariously in this world, but we will be untouched by the world. Don't have to alter him. What happened? They put the board outside. Meditation in progress. Don't disturb. We are already disturbed. See? Then one level meditation, second level meditation. Don't get lost in that. Learn from your own experience. Atmaiva Atmano Bandhu Atmaiva Ripuratmana. Upanishad clearly tells, Bhagavad Gita tells, 6th chapter. If our mind is not ruling us, our mind is our friend. If the mind is ruling us, then our mind is our enemy. Therefore, instead of Chitta Vritti Nirodha, learn about the mind and utilize that knowledge. So important, friends. What we are learning, going within, knowing self. It is not difficult. So, mind expresses as words, and that word is nothing but a thought. See? Try to think about anything you like, but don't use words while thinking. Can you think? See, friends. Now, what is the truth behind this? After we finish our bath, we come out of the bathroom. Do we come out of the bathroom naked or put on clothes? In the same manner, every thought comes out of the mind after putting the clothes of words. Waves don't come on the sea from outside. They are inherent, unmanifest in the ocean. See? Then how they come out, why they come out? Because of the external force of the winds. They are not coming from outside. They are dormant, non-exist, non-manifest. Exactly every thought that comes in our mind is already there. We only say, my son was very good, but he got into a bad company, therefore he started drinking. Not like that, he was dormant. He got the opportunities, shuru karo. Don't blame company. Unless there are seeds, there cannot be plants. The seeds were unmanifest, dormant. The moment external air came, started bombarding on the ocean, the unmanifest waves started surfacing. Exactly the same way, the worldly things and beings are like the external forces. Because of that, the mind becomes disturbed, and the disturbed mind is nothing but speech. And his speech is in the form of देखो सुनो बक बक करते रहो. Give it a try, my friends. There cannot be simpler spiritual life than this. I am not giving you any mantra. I am not telling you go to the temple or do any puja or do yoga. or do charity or give me dakshina. No. Just practice this on your own. And this practice is not physical, practice is with wisdom. See? So, whenever we see anything, particularly persons, we don't have to make comments. But old habit, देखो सुनो बोलो. See? I should not say, but our neighbor's daughter-in-law is far better than our daughter-in-law. Or a Maharani, when you know, I should not say, why don't you keep your mouth shut? And thereafter, the condition is like when you get a vomition, boli do. Try, friends. Therefore, it's such simple technique. Before we talk to anybody, ask a question to yourself. Is it necessary to talk? I guarantee you, more than 90% cases, you will reply to yourself, no need to talk. But old habit, देखो सुनो बक 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 अरे राम 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 चुप रहो चुप रहो. And that silence should come from within. But elderly people have got this problem. One of the problems of the old people, I am also old. So I have got right to comment on old. So what is the problem of old people? They have got a notion. These days the children don't respect the elders. Now tell me, what is our contribution that our age has grown? If I am a doctor, yes, I studied, I finished the examination, then I practiced, killed a lot of them, now I am successful. See, this is my contribution. But if I am a grown up person, what is my contribution? What I have done to become old? It is the poor earth running around the sun, and our age is growing. This is how we get lost in this world. Therefore, friends, if we want to go within, we have to consciously work on this. That as long as we are enslaved by our sense organs, we will be lost in the objective world. Then how to do that, what to do that? Two techniques. One technique I told you, living at zero complaint level, no complaints. But we complain even about God. God, why did you create this world? Only to trouble you. No other purpose. This habit of complaining should be completely stopped. Net result, your mind will start remaining quieter and quieter. And second thing is, no comment. And even if you comment, don't make them very seriously. See? Life should be light. Every word should bring out only hilarious joy. I'll tell you one example. I was somewhere in, I think, New Zealand, and I am a very lazy type of person. Only two things I do in my life, either eat or sleep. The rest of the things happen. So we went for a walk somewhere with my friend and his daughter. Daughter may be about 20 or so. And now youngsters are full of life and I am full of laziness. So she said, Swami, we'll go near the sea. How beautiful it is looking. There's a nice bench there. We'll sit and take picture and all that. Please come. I said, look here. I am not coming. You go. You go with your father. I'll watch from here. Swamiji, it looks so beautiful. How can't you get attracted? to such a beautiful thing that I had seen. I said, do you know what? That which looks beautiful is never beautiful. What do you mean? I said, for example, you look beautiful. Next 3 days, she did not talk to me. Now, see what happened? These parents give a wrong notion to the child. Right from childhood. Oh, honey, darling, you are Apsara, you are Madhuri Dixit, you are wah, 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 and all kinds of. And that dumb girl starts growing in that notion. And when the realities of the life are presented, they become totally nonplus. See, friends, therefore, it is so important that we have no comments to offer on anything or anybody. Your mind will start remaining quieter and quieter. Now, one of my abilities is I forget everybody's names and immediately. What is the reason? Reason is no impression is made on the mind. Many times when I go to somebody in Cary, he came to receive me, and when we are going home, I told him, I said, hey, promise me. What? Say, pehle yes. Say, okay, yes. Don't tell your wife and your daughters. Yes. What is the name of your wife? And what are the names of your daughter? So when I go to your house, I should call them by their name, is it not? And I am staying in their house for last 20 years. No impression on the mind. Relax. Our hard disk is always full. All garbage. Therefore, when we are no more obsessed with any memory, any interaction, experiences will happen, but experiencer will not be born. I have not forgotten. Don't sympathize with me. This is that. So this experience is discovering what we are. We have not done anything. It is not an act of creating the reality. It is discovering the truth that we are. Whether we want or we don't want, we are divine. Whether we know or we don't know, we are divine. Therefore, recognition. Now, this experience you can get every moment only if one thing you practice. And the practice is let there be any experience, good or bad. Do not label it as good or bad. Like the eyes do not label this is a good color, that is a bad color. Labeling creates a personality. But we are so fond of um, brand things, isn't it? Somebody asked, Swamiji, what is the brand of shoes that you like? I said, I don't like brand. And I am also not a brand. Then who are you? I am a generic product. Fit everywhere. गंगा गए गंगादास, जमुना गए जमुनादास, घर में आए देवदास. See, friends, don't take life too seriously. Anandadeva kalpimani bhutani jayante. Anandena jatani jivanti. We are expressions of bliss. Where from the blisters are coming? Bliss is our nature. Blister is our creation. See, when you slowly start recognizing this, that when no words come out of our mind, out of our mouth, you are one with the divine. So, seeing is happening, but seer is not born. Why? No comment. Hearing is happening, but hearer is not born. No comment. Now, to do this, we'll play. And in that playing, you will discover the truth. See, the first game. You are either husband or wife. Now, as a husband or as a wife, think whatever you like to think. Stop. Now, you become parents or children and think whatever you like. Stop. Now, remain as nobody and think. Stop. Now, let us analyze this experience. When you became husband and wife and started thinking, thoughts were pertaining to wife or husband. So, at the root of every thought, there was either a wife or a husband. Then only the thoughts came out. When you became a parent or a children, the thoughts were pertaining to children or the parents, because at the root there was the seed of parent or children. But when you remain as nobody, no thoughts, no seeds, what efforts we have got, tell me. If somebody is hard of hearing, he or she has to put lot of efforts to listen. And when we put lot of efforts, we get tired. And when we get tired, we go to sleep in satsang. That is the reason why people sleep in satsang, they get tired. Because they are unable to hear properly. But if you are normal in your hearing, you will have no struggle. Now find out whether our life is a struggle or normal. Whenever we are struggling, we are not normal. In remaining nobody, no struggle. The moment you become husband and wife, samsara begins. Therefore, what is to be done? Do not become anybody. So let the hearing happen. Don't become a hearer. When you are not a hearer, you are not commenting. But how to keep the ears open, not hear? Very difficult. It is not difficult. You are all expert in that. How? You are listening to satsang. Are you listening? Huh? That is not heard. See, friends, let the seeing happen, but let the seer be not born. So for others, you are a seer, but to yourself, you are the divine. Effortlessness is divinity. Wherever there are efforts, we are not normal. Efforts in hearing, we are not normal. Efforts in seeing, we are not normal. Efforts in walking, we are not normal. See, this is the sutra from Patanjali. Prayatna Shaithilya Ananta Samapatibhyam. Prayatna Shaithilya, freedom from efforts in life. Relax. We don't have to prove anything to anybody in this world. We are answerable to our own conscience, not to the world. कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों का काम है कहना, छोड़ो बेकार की बातें, अपने मस्ती में रहना. See, friends, when we start leading our life without becoming anybody, you will be ever in the present. What is our today's condition? Today's condition is we are never in the present. The moment we meet somebody, oh, you are here. Okay, when did you come to USA? Oh, I came this time. Who asked you? Live in the present, man. No, no, I was there. Then I came here. Then this happened. Then we went to India. But there it was not. Is it a Ramayana that you are talking? Learn this. Do we have a choice to live yesterday, to live tomorrow? We have no choice. To remain in the present is effortless. And if you are in the utter present, you will be happy. And if you are happy, all the expressions of your life will be happiness. See? So, whatever work we will do with our hands, we will be doing it happily. And when you do anything happily, you are not tired, you are not bored. See? One of my experience, this is one of my professional hazards. I had to go to 365 multiplied by 3 houses for taking food around the year. And they do all experiments on me. Swamiji, this dish I read it and saw it on YouTube, and for you prepared for the first time, you are the guinea pig. So when I went to somebody's house after finishing the food, out of formality I had to say Annadata Sukhi Bhava. Then after that is over, the husband said, Swamiji, really, when you come, the food comes out so tasty. I said, do you know why? Because I come once in a while. If I stay here, I will also get the same pindadan, FFF, fresh from the fridge. Then it goes into the microwave and it becomes a pinda. Then pindadan, khao. It's the truth. In all the houses we have seen this thing. So, what is the reason? The lady also said, Swamiji, yes, what he's telling is true. When I cook for you, it is very good and tasty. What is the reason? I said, the reason is you are doing it happily. You are not doing it as a burden on you. Whenever, whatever we have to do in our life, We have got three options. One option, do happily. Second option, if you don't want to do, don't do happily. हम नहीं करेंगे, हो गया. But don't carry the burden on your head. No, I should have done. No, I don't know. No. But we are average people, like the air hostesses. When you enter, welcome. And inside, acidity. See, friends. Therefore, stop reacting in life. So when we are no more bringing the past in the present, then we will start remaining in the present 2/3, not 100%. Because you are not bringing the past all the time. When we were children, see the old people telling the children the same thing. Now here the grandchildren are not born, they are downloaded. Your children in India are born. And because they are downloaded here, therefore they have got a user ID and a password. That type of children today. So then we old people from India, see what these people all the time sitting in the house, go out and play. So the child takes his game, goes out and sits there. Arey yaar, you live your life. Why you bother about others? See? So whenever we are in the present, we will express happiness through action, through speech, through thoughts. What is the meaning of going within self-realization, God realization? This is the meaning. Only happiness comes out of us through action, body level, through speech, speech level, through thoughts, mind level. And it is not option, it is compulsory. We have to live in the present. It is an option whether you want to go in the past or not. Like many people ask us, Swamiji, I want to know about you. I said, I have nothing to tell. No. I am benefited so much because of your talks. I want to know more about you. I said, okay, note down. When I was in the jail for the charge of murder, Swamiji, what are you talking? I said, you are asking about me. I'm telling you. No. Then I said, do you know what you want to hear? You want to hear only good things about me. See? How you can be like that? Well, Valmiki Maharshi could be that. Why not me? But about Valmiki Maharshi, we don't know anything except he was a thief. See, friends, there is no need to know anything about anybody in this world. And when we talk to others, we talk about our past or their past. If you take this firm resolution to yourself that you have nothing to know about anybody in this world, and you don't have to tell anything to anybody. Otherwise, the same thing will repeat. Swamiji, you are telling us don't talk about the past, but you are giving examples from the past. What about that? I am hearing that question. See, be attentive. That experience of your past from which you have learned does not create an impression on your mind. Impressions are in the form of likes and dislikes. Now take an example. In our childhood, sometime we have touched the fire, either candle or agarbatti, something, and we got burnt. As a child, we learned fire burns. Therefore, when we are grown up, do we have like or dislike for the fire? We don't have, because we have learned. See, other thing. I am extremely afraid of snakes because in childhood it so happened that I was somewhere in a village in a very dark area, not light and all that. And I was told, go and lit the lamp before God. There is no light. So when I went there, I tried to touch, and there was one nice fellow sitting there. And puss came, and I ran. Oh, what happened? What they went with something, and oh God, did he bite you? No, he's still alive. He's not biting me. So from that time onward, I have got fear and disliking for the snake. But when I got burned because of the fire, I have no liking, disliking because I have learned. This is the nature of fire. Apply this principle. When you know that your husband doesn't understand, then accept it and don't expect understanding from him. I say a manufacturer's defect. You can't change. But then we keep on fighting. See, other people's husbands are so understanding, and my husband is so. Learn and adapt yourself. Hey, friends, one Marwari family somewhere in south. He was driving me, and very old people, not young, their grandchildren also there. We went to some temple nicely. He was driving, I was sitting with him in the front, and his wife was sitting in the back. It was very hot. So he told his wife, he stopped somewhere near a tree. There was some small shop. Go and get water for Swamiji, it's very hot. So that old lady went and got the water bottle. And it was not from the fridge, it was warm. He scolded her. अरे बेवकूफ ठंडा ले आओ ना बिल्कुल अकल नहीं. The poor lady again went back. And when she came, she said, Swami, have you seen? He always calls me Beowulf. Now I am old, I am a grandmother. But he always does like this thing. I said, Mama, I agree with him. When I said I agree with him, she became, you also say? I said, yes. How come? Had you been wise, you will never marry this fellow. Now I am all right. Friends, look at the life with the eye of wisdom. Don't take life seriously. See, but small little things, that becomes an issue of our life. Therefore, if we are divine, divinity expresses only as happiness. Bhagavad Gita, 18th chapter. Brahma bhuta prasannatma na shochati na kankshati samaha sarveshu bhuteshu mad bhaktim labate param. Brahma bhutaha, God realization is prasannatma. You are ever cheerful. Cheerful doesn't mean laughing club. The laughing club people are frustrated in their life. See? They go to laughing. Can you imagine? You have to learn laughing. Are we buffaloes or what? Buffaloes will be required to talk, teach, laugh. They will do it. Hey, friends. Therefore, happiness must express through every action. Whatever we do it happily. Net result, you will not be tired, you will not be bored, you will feel fulfilled in your life. Like we came to this beautiful place, this Amma here. When she saw me, you could see happiness was bubbling out of her. That is the fulfillment of life. Why? Because she was happily receiving me. And if somebody comes, आगे ठीक है वहाँ जाओ. Because there is no happiness. Friends, every action, physical, must express happiness. Second thing, speech. When we talk, anudvegakaram vakyam satya priya hitam chayat. Anudvegakaram. talk in such a manner that it doesn't create a repulsion in the minds of the listener. You might have seen there are some people, they don't talk, they bark. Why you have come here? Why are you standing there? Go there. Wow, wow, wow. Are a doggy? You are a human being. Talk soft. See. And third, if you think happily, you can never think negative. You can never be destructive in your thinking. Just a uh, imaginary example. If I go and tell my girlfriend, therefore I am telling imaginary. So if I go and tell my girlfriend, honey, darling, today I am so happy, I just want to cut you to small pieces. Is it okay? Happiness cannot be destructive. If you want to know the divinity that you are, these are the three ways. Whatever we do physically, do it happily or don't do it. Whenever we talk, talk cheerfully without hurting anybody. And if you think positive. These three things put together is a way to allow the divinity that you are to manifest through us. Therefore, don't seek God. Let Him seek us. Because He wants to express. But He has no hands. He wants the free hands. He has no speech. He wants the speech which is not glorifying oneself and condemning others. He has no mind, therefore he wants empty mind, which is not carrying the burden of likes and dislikes. Empty yourself completely, and he will fill thee. Give it a try, and let him express through us. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamit Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.